The man opened the city gate, but what greeted him were women in red. The general stared around, stunned, yet these red-cloaked women walked slowly toward him. The general froze in place instantly. Seeing them keep closing in, this made the general a bit scared, because their faces were completely indistinct. Soon he was forced outside the city gates. Then he saw these women holding torches, and amid the swirling smoke, the red-cloaked women actually made way. The general instantly realized something was wrong. Two women, holding hot coals, threw them directly onto the general. Before the general could react, the two threw more fresh hot coals on him. At the sight of the princess appearing, the red-cloaked women's morale was instantly ignited. Seeing the princess covered head to toe in jewelry and ornaments, the red-cloaked women immediately quickened their movements. Soon the general was completely incapacitated. Meanwhile, the princess held a white cloth, watching the general being attacked, without the slightest trace of pity. At this point, his subordinates saw the situation was dire, and immediately blocked the assault with their shields. When the general came to his senses, and realized the other side had no more hot coals, he immediately ordered the main force to launch an attack. Unexpectedly, the red-cloaked women set fire. As the city gates opened, the princess, holding the white cloth, watched the fire before her, and everyone cast looks of awe. In this moment, the princess represented their faith. By now, the general seemed to realize what they were going to do, so he hurried up to the city wall. Yet the princess, holding a creed, walked slowly toward the fire. After taking off her headdress, the princess was no longer afraid. At this time, the shaman scattered powder into the air, and everyone watched with great excitement, for the princess's status was still rising. By then, the general had reached the city wall. Strangely, all these women silently bowed their heads. Seeing this, the general immediately chased after them. By this point, the city gates had been breached, and all the women rushed into the city. With the soldiers drawing nearer and nearer, the women immediately quickened their pace, and the general suddenly understood the princess was about to do something foolish. At that moment, the shaman used a conch shell as a horn, and everyone sprang into action. Meanwhile, the princess held the white cloth marked with a handprint, leading the crowd slowly down the stairs. In this instant, they had reached a mutual understanding. Soon the narrow passage was packed with people, yet more and more kept coming.